Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Fikayo Tomori has a rare reputation of being one of the few...
Hazard! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Over to the left. And this is Dembele. It's Dembele! They want to be quick to recover this. He's trying to hit the front line here. Zico. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Hakimi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that was vital. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Dembele does well to get it back. That has not gone well. Rafinha. That's a good run he's making there. And that is a little undercooked. Well, he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. That is good alertness. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads, and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
And the pass is intercepted. Swung over. Can he get it through? Looks to the other side. Aimed beyond the defence. Caceres wins the duel this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pressing high and with purpose. There's a sharp little ball here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, that's a key interception. Cafu. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Doku. And he shoots!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And he's intervened well there.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And the shot! Chance here to counter. Pinches it off him. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Dembele. Oh, shooting chance! And he's done it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
It's a promising position. Messi, look at the space here. Big chance! And he hits the net. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go on better, possibly.
Boca Juniors with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Takes a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Serginho. And there's green grass ahead of him. Rafinha! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rafinha! Hold that, and it's come back out to him. He will be livid with himself. He won't be happy with that one. And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Second period then underway. Cross from Rafinha. And he's taking no chances there. Safi Sali. Now, can they get him away? Oh, it's Dembele. It's Dembele! Well, that is a smashing piece of defending from him. Kökçü does well to stand firm and defend it.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bullish header! Just off target. Kökçü has got himself a free kick. Missed by a fraction. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori. Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 8, Hazard. Lascia il campo per il numero 15.
That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. No, it's not getting there. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Kukçu tries to pass it through. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Oh, it's come loose. Kukçu! Alexander-Arnold plays it all the way forward. Boca Juniors appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up.
He rises! It goes to show he is human after all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Saliba gets over and intercepts. What a throw in. It's a pretty loose pass. It's a lovely, neat pass. Looking to play. He's had a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Numero 27.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
This looks promising.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And now the breakaway.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Zanetti. And it's Bellingham. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest. Goes for a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it. It's their second corner of the game. Boca Juniors have the chance to go the other way. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Conte, and he's being shifted off it. Alexander-Arnold. He's tried one! And it's Zanetti.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Villa really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Boca Juniors complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di recupero.
The final seconds now. Bruno Fernandes. Alexander-Arnold. Cristiano Ronaldo. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Zanetti. Oh, just skips, has a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Good ball, good take. And it's made its way. Real chance! They've scored! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So all square with almost... Shot, surely! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off.
So that's it, it is all over. Well, what a game, unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not...
Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite...
He's going for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He'll try to keep this alive.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nicely aimed pass. And he's quick to snatch it back. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Chance for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Cleared without complication. Stood up well to him there. It's a really well-measured ball. Saliba. Alexander-Arnold. Tries to pass it through. Now there's a fine ball. Great chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Tries a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Dybala is there, and he can get that clear. And this is Torres.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Calafiori spots it and intercepts. Aims beyond the defence. It's Hazard! They've scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And that has added a whole new complexion. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Dybala. Goes down, but nothing given. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Dembele. Ball driven towards the far post. Fernando Torres. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's a corner. Alexander-Arnold goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. He's in a great position here. Taken back almost at once. He's a sharp little ball here. Great vision. And he's running through. Takes the shot. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Hernandez has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Dembele! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Looking to go deep. Alexander-Arnold attempts a clearance. Ødegaard. That is good alertness. That's a shade optimistic. Calafiori. And it's Dybala. And that has left him in a heap. Rafinha. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rafinha is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Messi. And he's lost his man. There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Manchester United go into the lead. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nicely weighted ball. Knocks it into space. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
It could be in here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Serginho with a definite foul there. Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Hakimi. Now it's Hazard. And we've reached half-time. And we're underway again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Threads one in. Tries to play it through. Now this could be a chance. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Hazard. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Calafiori wins the duel this time. Now it's Dybala.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And Dybala! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
He is through here. Hazard. Now that looks a decent ball. Out of play for a goal kick. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
It's ended up in no man's land. Tomori promptly onto that, and that is that. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Looking for the run. Ah, he's given it away. Big chance! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Has another go! And it's in! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, what a ball! Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Bellingham. Out to the right. Just eases him off the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Crossed in once more. Big header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Serginho. Now, can they get him away? And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 6.
So this to restore
27.
parity.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 15, il numero 23.
And he scores! Back in business! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This has become one superb... Can he finish? And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's Dembele. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And he was quick to react. Oh, he's burst through! Look at the space here! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Spread it left. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, super find. Courtois claims comfortably. Saliba cuts out the pass. Dybala. Oh, red, nice interception. Bellingham. Oh, super ball. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine and occasionally an eye for goal.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Barella has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Lofted in. Gets the shot away! And that was probably asking just too much.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
You can run onto that. And the flag has stayed down. And the shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
I doubt very much. Mbappe! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 10 minutes is number 15.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Nicely weighted ball, and the through ball. Zanetti, now the cross, and a chance! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And he's being shifted off it. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Looking to play him in. Oh, super find. It's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's picked his way through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Park Ji-sung. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Mbappe. And reclaimed it in a trice. Ambitious ball here. Hazard is in a really good position out wide. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's managed to gift it back.
Oh, really well played.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Park Ji-sung. He's found a way through. Played in by Park. And the finish! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Caceres is there and he can pick it up. He's in plenty of space here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Might be danger here. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Looking for options for movement. Stojkovic. Barella gets across to intercept that. He's gone for goal! And it's Stojkovic. In with the challenge.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. It's a pretty loose pass. Driving forward. Well, that's an excellent interception. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Rivaldo. Stojkovic. Oh, good spread. And he's managed to get free. Oh, cracking ball. That is a brilliant interception. And he's heaved it away. And it's Puyol. Here's Caceres. It's a promising position. Now the ball in. There it is!
Manchester United, after 44 minutes, is number 8, Ruud van Nistelrooy.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Park Ji-sung picks it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, what's he giving here? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this to extend their lead. It's hit the crossbar. And that has been clubbed away. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Rivaldo with a real chance here.
Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barking out the orders now.
Rivaldo! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's having a go! Decent enough try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice control. Salah, diving header! He scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
He had a decision to make and he got it bang on. You can't beat a diving header.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Searching pass he's played there. That's been intercepted. Serginho. Zanetti. That pass has been well intercepted. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a very decent ball now. He's having a shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's straight offside. And claimed it back swiftly. Mbappe gets into a good position. That has not gone well. Threads one in. Can he get on the end of this? Decent chance! Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Hazard. Mbappe, he's going for goal! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Chooses to go crossfield. Tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass was decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Stood up well to him there. And it's Van Nistelrooy. He's away! Stojkovic! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Substitutions taking place.
Rivaldo having a look.
Well, we're looking at somewhere in the region of 25 to 30 yards. That won't intimidate this guy.
And he's lifted it over. Front-footed pressing going on here. Pinches it off him. Now, can they get him away? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Stojkovic is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Goes to finish! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Tries to play it through. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substitution.
Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Not the most accurate pass. Played out to the left flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Stojkovic receives it in a wide position. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And that's a good ball. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be... And it's come back out to him. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rivaldo.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he cuts out the supply. Stojkovic. Looking for the run. Puyol cuts out the pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. That has been cut short. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's come to nothing. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Six added minutes has been indicated.
Van de Ven going vertical. Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Chance here to counter. Ronaldo proves just a little bit too strong. Poor robust challenge. Caught offside that time. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's rather hopeful. And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
I'd like to ask you to join
Your
me
reflections then, Jim.
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
What fantastic scenes here in Barcelona. This massive stadium, officially Europe's largest, and from what we understand, about to become even bigger than it is now. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, when you've got Ronald Koeman present, he's impossible to ignore, Peter. Not only does he read the game intelligently at the back, but he's a real goal threat too, with his long-range shooting and those venomous free kicks.
Yeah, he's just comfortable in all positions, a sort of master of all trades.
Intelligence, that's what it's all about.
Now it's Pelé. Oh no, what has happened here? Face to face with the keeper. And shoots! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Porto are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Cruyff. That's been cut out, well played. So what can they make of this? Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's a chance! And he hits the net. Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Great vision. Oh, super ball. And that's good defending, very good defending. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Nicely shaped ball, and it's been played through.
Porto really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well timed, excellent interception. Bellingham can see things, others simply cannot. And the through ball. Shot could be on. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Porto really could have done without this. Neuer looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Pulls off a sensational save. And it's Gullit. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and
he's had a hit! Now it's Barella. Can he get it through? Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Porto are 3 down and sinking. Vieira gets across to intercept that. He's found a way through. He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Porto with the corner, they're first. Vieira getting this one clear. Knocks it out wide. He's having a shot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Porto have their second corner now. Point-blank header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Saliba calmly anticipates. Zanetti. He's had a shot!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
And there's the shot! Porto can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here! In he goes again! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they...
Surely now! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Oh, that's well spotted. Neuer. And it's hoisted clear. Tries from a long way out. Now it's Bellingham. Cafu tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's managed to get free. It's a searching pass. Not the most accurate pass. No, he refuses to take the bait. Great ball if he can get there. A heavy challenge. And he's there to get it away. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. So off we go once more.
Porto really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Koundé, now Mbappe. And it's Koundé. He's not got that quite right. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He is through here! Neuer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Mbappe. Koeman demonstrating his defensive quality there. Spread neatly. He's picked his way through. So somewhat off target. Thuram gathers from the goal kick. Looking for the run. And there's green grass ahead of him. Zanetti. Looking to play him in. Tries to play it through. Bellingham gets flagged offside. And the keeper threw out a limb.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
He has found a way through.
Neymar really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Looking for options for movement. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. That has been knocked clear. Oh, sweet feet. Porto are looking to go forward now. And they've got a throw. That has been cut short. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And here's Mbappe. There's a sharp little ball here. Decent progress down the left. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Cruyff. Engages and forces him. And Cruyff! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Porto are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
That's a good ball out wide. That looks a cracking ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Got it! In for the pieces! And yes, it's there! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so...
And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi is herring after that one. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. That is good strength. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, this is intriguing.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And claimed it back swiftly. Played into space. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. That is good alertness. Over to the left, and he's picked it up out wide. Look at the space here. Pele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. 5 minutes left on the clock. Barella shifted it to the flank. Now, can they get him away? Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Porto can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That pass isn't the best. And the shot's on here. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken. Now it's Hullet. Saliba with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. The whistle has gone, and it is all over. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Your final thoughts, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness, and it was weak throughout.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a... Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Rafinha has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And he's gone looking for safety. And he lines up a cross. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Milan have the chance to go the other way. He's on it, can he get away? And that pass isn't the best. Good pressure, determined, intense. And he's lost his... It's Asa! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Back to the keeper it goes. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's found a way through. Now, who's going to be first to this? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Rafinha. Well timed, excellent interception. Quarter of an hour played. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. So it is still 0-0. Looking for the run. That's good vision. And he cuts out the supply. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Alexander-Arnold. Milan were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, Mbappe!
And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Scamacca. And it's Rice. And Tomori. And it's Hakimi. Rafinha. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Aimed beyond the defence. It's Dembele! Dembele! Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Rice. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Saliba deals with that comfortably. Defending of the desperate variety. Rafinha. Mbappe is onto this. Hakimi can get it clear. And here's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold gets across and deals with it. No, that's been intercepted. Rafinha. Hakimi gets into some foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Great chance here to level it up. It's a pretty loose pass.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And he's on his way! Can he finish? Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how...
Dembele! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And this is Dembele. There's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Milan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Taken back almost at once. Milan looking to pass their way through. And that has left him in a heap. He's having a shot! They've scored! They're back within reach! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Milan give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Can he stop it going out? And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Cambio di giocatori.
That gets things going for the second half. Oh, he's burst through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And the keeper beats it away. Now it's Camavinga. Quick look, then plays it in. Hakimi clears it away. Shot, surely! It's a goal! The second half sparked straight into life. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
That looks a cracking ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Paris ended up in no man's land. Not the most accurate pass. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. The ball's gone astray. Incoming delivery. Keeper's dealt with that. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's a quick one, and it's Hazard. He's having a go! A real chance and a real let-off.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Pass somewhat off target, and the pass is intercepted. Hazard. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He has found the way through. Alexander-Arnold looking for options for movement. Decent chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Has another go! That's a half-decent try. Hazard. Serginho. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. It's Hazard! And the ball's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? In he goes again! He scores! Do not write them off. Back they come. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This has become once Rafinha! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Viene sostituito con il numero 22.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nicely aimed pass. And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through. So much time and space here. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Kvaratskhelia just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Numero 8, Hazard. Lasciano il campo per il numero 23, il numero 15.
Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pinches it off him. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Rafinha. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And they can counter here. Out of play for a throw. Tomori calmly anticipates, and he welcomes it in. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to pass it through. It's a threatening ball. Oh, look at shoots! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Safi Salih fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
So, third corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. He's gone for goal! This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Great ball, and he's having a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe looking to run onto it. That has not gone well.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Camavinga. Kvaratskhelia is wide and looking to get onto this. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Hakimi. Messi. Good purposeful running this. Bellingham has given away a free kick, promptly taken. And it's Hakimi. Tries to play it through. Mbappe. And he skips past his man. So that's it. It is all over. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Safi Salih voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Your reflections then, Jim? Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I would have to highlight Zubamendi. It really is amazing how San Sebastian keeps producing these top-notch central midfielders for generations now. They're very hard-working, ball winners, but with some of the silkiest passing skills to keep teams ticking, and he's got it. He's got it all. He's never afraid to drop a shoulder and go through people either.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, Red, nice interception. He's found a way through. Doku. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Neves. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Hazard. He's found a way through. Hazard with the Dembele! And he has kept it out somehow.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Driving forward. That's a cute ball. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Hazard with a definite foul there. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And that is as far as they're going to go. It's a pretty loose pass. Now, can they get him away? Brilliantly cut out. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Neves. Now that's well seen too. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, it's Dembele. Stood up well to him there. And that has left him in a heap. Safi Salih.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
They've played it short. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Always onto this. Hazard receives it in a wide position. Zubamendi pinches it off him. Just about within shooting range. That had everyone off their seats.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Takes a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Messi. Looking for the run. Hazard. Now there's a chance, surely! It's in! And that for him is goal number 10. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. There's the delivery. And that's the keeper's ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. Dembele. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
That'll be a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. The message is clear, none shall pass. Gusto. Foot in. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's hoisted clear. João Neves. And he's away. And the finish! He's scored! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
There is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're into the second 45. He's got away. Looking to play him in. In with the challenge. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Serginho. Martinelli gets into a good position. He intercepts the throw, that's well read. Looking for options for movement. Out towards the flank. Zanetti. Oh, it's Dembele. And he's managed to get free. And Rafinha. He's in a good position here. Real chance here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter.
Face to face with the keeper. Can he finish? And he's done it! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
He's a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. Big chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Hazard.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Right here,
80.113
right now, it's
spettatori.
not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's shifting through the gears here. Gusto promptly onto that, and that is that. Gusto has got himself a free kick. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 27.
So, time for
Numero
changes
5.
on both sides, actually. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Il numero 20.
James.
Attenzione alla sostituzione.
Rafinha. And there's his chance to lead the counter. James. Ronaldo looking to get on the end of this. Rafinha! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Shot a goal! It's a loose ball. Doku. Just about up to 75 minutes. Zubimendi does well to get it back. Tries to pass it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's picked his way through.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Martinelli gets flagged offside.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 13.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Played back in. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a shade optimistic. It's not an especially good pass, that. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, good take in a good area. That's an excellent interception. So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That has not gone well. Aimed beyond the defence. Just 5 minutes left. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And it's Marquinhos. Now it's Klaassen. Ricci does really well to win the ball there. Hakimi. And it's Bellingham. Bruno Fernandes. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass just didn't quite work. Klaassen puts his foot on the gas. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And this is Ronaldo. Great vision. Bruno Fernandes receives it in a good position here. James. He is through here. This could be their final throw of the dice.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And Dijk can get it clear. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, what a game, unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. That's an imaginative pass. It's played through for him. Wilshere is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now who's going to be first to this? It's a pretty loose pass. And that's gone loose. And this is Forlan. Serginho. Now it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Stood up well to him there. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, super ball. Shoots! It's there! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Ha segnato al 10° minuto, numero 9.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Alexander-Arnold, and he's worked it through. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Zanetti. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Can he finish? They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm.
Rafinha! And it's come back out to him. It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Pass somewhat off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Costa Curta, out to the right. It's gone out for a throw-in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And he was quick to react. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Goes for a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That pass has been well intercepted. Perez. Dembele. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Van Dijk. Antonetti. Hakimi. And it's Neymar. Neymar. That is good strength. And it's Neymar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Probing pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the
chance! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Punched away. And he's there to... Goes for the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Quality ball. It's Dembele! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Tries to play it through. And that is a little undercooked. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che parcheggiare nell'area circostante lo stadio è severamente proibito. Siete pregati di usare le apposite aree di parcheggio. Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 8, Neymar. Numero 6, numero 9. Lasciano il campo.
So off we go once more.
11, Cristiano Ronaldo.
I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose. It's a good foot in there. Haaland! Haaland! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. It's a searching pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Aimed beyond the defence. Wilshere. There's a sharp little ball here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Wilshere, nicely weighted ball, hoisted in, and back out it comes. That's a corner kick. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Dijk plays it through. Beckham providing an outlet on that flank.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Looking for options for movement. Van Dijk makes the interception. Beckham, very much a man of this moment. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, Red, nice interception. Wilshere. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, it's come to nothing. Zanetti. Looking to play him in. And this is Forlan. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To further improve their position of comfort. What a save by Diogo Costa!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's looking wide. That has not gone well. That's really well cleared. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. You can run onto that. Zanetti. Serginho. Passing is crisp and sharp. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Neymar. That's a cute ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Nice looking ball. And there's the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Bellingham clears it away. Oh, it's come loose. And now they can spring out of defence. "75 minutes played. Diogo Costa gets it away. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Caught offside that time. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now that's well seen too. Hakimi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's the keeper's ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, a delicate chip through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's gone for goal! And the ball's come loose here. Schneider gets a foot in here. Now it's Beckham. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He won't be happy with that one. Nicely shaped ball. Zaire Emery kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that is one way to stop him. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. And there goes the final whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Alexander-Arnold making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Now it's Romario. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard. Pele. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Played with speed from back to front. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Dembele. And he has been fouled there. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. He's gone for the shot. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Puskas. Saliba cuts it out. He's going for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
And he's let fly! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries from a long way out. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Puskas unable to... Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And here's Dembele. And it's Serginho. Pele. Now it's Romario. Zanetti. And here's Mbappe. Hakimi. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. No, he's not getting past him there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Puskas, and he's managed to get free. Dembele might just make this. He can run onto that, but this is Romario. Romario showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looking for options for movement. A heavy challenge. Jamaica disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And he's there to retrieve it. Tries from distance.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And he's picked out the run. Well, he's going to be disappointed. Has a shot! And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And we have our very first corner. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Pinches it off him. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Serginho, he's gone for goal! Oh, that's another chance! He's scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though.
He pushed us! He scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
After 40 minutes is number 13.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
He's having a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Cruyff. And this is Romario. He's shifted. He's having a shot! He's scored! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Pelé. Crunching tackle. Serginho. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. Safi Salih. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Quick reminder today that
And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Substitution for Jamaica, number 8, Pelé. Number 13, Puskás.
Whistle goes,
Number 2,
and we start the second half.
Guardiola. Coming on the
Well, I
field,
think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he's picked it up out wide. Rijkaard. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Alexander-Arnold. Zanetti. Passing is crisp and sharp. Marquinhos wins the duel this time. Jamaica have a free kick. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he was quick to react. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Jamaica clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Jamaica take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager was tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
That has not gone well.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto. It's Rui Costa! And it's there! And they are cruising away. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Number 23, Manuel Rui Costa. Manuel Rui Costa. Manuel Rui Costa. Substitution for Jamaica, number 17.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Johan Cruyff.
Jamaica blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
20.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Taking place.
He's on it, can he get away? Jamaica needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
There's the shot! In for the pieces! It's a goal! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Rodri.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Rodri. And he skips past his man. He's picked his way through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He has found the way through. And he ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Substitution.
Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And he's had a hit! Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Real chance here, and he shoots!
Substitution in progress.
It's their second corner of the game. Cristiano Ronaldo! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
He's through and all alone! Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now that's well seen too. That is good alertness. Can he get on the end of this? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's a great ball here. Oh, whistle's gone, now then! And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The chance to pull further clear. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Hazard. Hops him off it and wins back the ball. Hazard. Now it's Hazard. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Threads one in, and the through ball. And he's in Van Nistelrooy! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. To further improve their position of comfort. What a save by Diogo Costa! No, he's missed it!
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Poor robust challenge. He won't be happy with that one. He's tried one! Brought out the best in the keeper. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
That's going in strongly.
Great ball if he can get there. Great ball, real chance! No way through, so... Chance, surely! And with that, the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the managers...